Something's got to change. Mike Tolbert cannot come to my team. I already have.
Man, that's like a starting point, man. I mean, I have to give you. I'm not gonna give you everything I got. He's a starting point, man. We'll talk about that later, though.
Arian Foster and Roddy White. I don't know if they're equal value, but they might be.
But players we're gonna be looking out for this weekend. Who you gonna look for? Who sleepers coming out this weekend? Who you guys think about? Is somebody that comes to your mind right now?
Right now, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh defense. Colt McCoy has been named the starter for Sunday for the Browns. So you're gonna start a rookie versus Pittsburgh?
Have no choice, yeah.
I don't know what Pony's gonna do. But he's gonna struggle.
I'm gonna go with Chad Henne, playing against a team that might not have Clay Matthews in Green Bay, and their offense without Rodgers against Miami's defense, it could be an ugly day in Green Bay. Miami, Ronnie Brown could be anybody in Miami right now. I got Devon Best. I don't know if I'm gonna start him at this point, but anyway, anybody in Miami.
For me, I said it earlier. I mean, when we seen it Thanksgiving Day, Randy Moss versus the Cowboys. It don't get any better than this, man. It really doesn't. It's Randy Moss and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Only thing I can hope is like Michael Irvin hang out with like Randy Moss the night before and like take him to the White House or something, you know, just
not a boat trip.
Yeah, or something. Just take
him to the docks.
Take him somewhere, hook him up with Nate Newton. I heard Nate Newton lost some weight though. I guess he been smoking weed. I don't know what's going on down there, but who you think should bench this week? Not even get in a starting lineup though.
I'm gonna go opposite of Randy Moss. Brett Favre. He does not play well in Dallas.
I'm gonna go Peyton.
Can't play in Minnesota.
Oh,
yeah. He will be playing well. He will be playing today. That's a most.
I'll still bench Brett Favre.
Okay.
Oh, Brett Favre.
Yeah, Brett Favre.
I thought you said Randy Moss.
Well,
I doubt that. You play both.
Are people even really starting Brett Favre like that in leagues?
Oh, Lil Watch it.
I got a couple leagues that Brett Favre is a star. I believe he's on Justin's team.
Yeah, Justin. I'm playing him on Sunday.
He's happy about that. He like, yes.
Playing the Bills, huh?
Playing the Bills show. Big up to Justin Watt.
Who you got benching over there then, Wally? I mean, who's coming to your mind? Somebody you probably should bench this week.
Who should I bench this week? Let's see.
Ryan Terrain.
Yeah, definitely Ryan Terrain. I'm going to say, let's see, Peyton Hillis.
I said that already.
Did you really? I'm not paying attention. I will say, let's say Colt McCoy.
Don't you gotta get off the bench first?
Muhammad Massaquoi. You could have
said the whole Cleveland. I'd rather start Joe Thomas. I know
all jokes aside, I would actually bench
a couple pancakes.
LaShawn McCoy.
Against ATL?
Yeah, against ATL.
He does a lot for that team. Maybe not. They may not win, but yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Eagles D, bench him.
You know who I would bench? Deshaun Jackson. You know why? Because he doesn't play well with Cobb. If Cobb's starting and playing,
that's true. That's good.
Cobb's going to be going to Selleck, and he's going to go to Jeremy Maclin. Because so far you can see the stats when Vic's in the game, Cobb's in the game. The Deshaun Jackson stats go all the way down when Cobb's in the game. It's almost like Cobb doesn't even want to throw more than 20 yards. So I would say Deshaun Jackson.
If Pierre Thomas comes back, they just signed Julius Jones. I wouldn't start Pierre Thomas. I think Peyton is a cautious coach, even though he acts so arrogant. So Pierre Thomas, bench him. He's on my IR. So I can pick up Keelan Williams.
Ready for Keelan Williams. Does he work?
Every running back I pick up turns gold, man. You see, as soon as I drop Felix Jones, he had a 100-yard game. That's what happens to me when I drop Peyton Hillis.
He's the golden egg.
He scored in every game.
Well, when you got like 20 running backs on your league, at least one of them should be doing good. You stole every running back. That's why I'm trying to keep you Mike Tolbert. I had to go through like the end of the running back list to even pick him up.
Dog, don't give me Ron Dane and think I'm going to take him, dog. You know what I'm saying? He give me T.J. Duckett.
Natron means.
You know
That's what I'm
saying? I'm not out of the yet when I'm starting Bettis and Duckett on the same team. Trying to
Brandon Jacobs. The one touchdown, Brandon Jacobs.
Man. Hey, man, I'm killing in my Urban Sports Team league, though, dog. I'm about to win that.
But you ain't killing in our league.
I'm just happy I finally got to win my Yahoo league. 1-4, baby. First win.
Let's document this day. It ain't over.
Because what pick did I say you was going to have at the end of the year?
Oh, you just cost us out.
I did say he was going to be maybe a lottery
man. No, you said the first pick, though. Justin Watson is my saving grace. So I'm not worried about being the first pick.
It's okay. Jay Chris, are you hearing this?
I'll play you again.
Jay Chris, are you hearing this?
You talking a lot, dog. You're 4-1. You only 2.5 games ahead of me, dog. Even though you won a lot of games, so it don't matter.
And just lost to Wally.
You have a half a game on your resume right now.
Yeah, I know, Ron. You said my team wasn't strong, dog. Me and you tied, dog. Yeah, so you.
We about to hop into a commercial break. When we get back, we're gonna be talking about that good old college football.
Duty, freedom, country, family. They're the values that make America strong and what our armed forces are fighting to defend. While many talk about these ideals without action, they are just empty words. If you think America's military families deserve more, log on to ThanksUSA.org. It's a great way to thank our troops and give military families the gift of education. ThanksUSA.org. Scholarships for America's military families. You can make a difference.
Has it been that long?
Welcome back to the Urban Sports Scene. We about to hop into that good old college football. You could have heard us this Sunday on Apple G's Blog Talk Radio. We was talking football. We had a dude on there, Pettis. He was representing for Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I give him, he was holding it down by himself out there.
What was the conversation? Like, how did that work out?
It was a pretty good. We was talking what states produce the best athletes. Key emphasis on athletes right here, though. I mean, it was a pretty good conversation. You know, King Al was holding it down for Florida. We had our coach down there. He was from Texas, so he was trying to hold it down there for them. I tried to mix it up a little bit. I was talking about Louisiana. I mean, it's simple to talk about Texas and California and Florida, but I mean, did you guys hear? You check it out?
I definitely listen, man. Supporting my folks. LeVar Aronson chimed in on Twitter about it twice, actually. He said PA has historically the best high school football athletes, college football athletes. He said check out the Hall of Fame, and the numbers don't lie. He said right now it's a toss-up. He said historically Pennsylvania. You know he played in Pittsburgh in high school, and he played at Penn State, obviously. So that's his thought on his bias. But he's proven.
Well, yeah, me and Wally talked about that earlier. How historically, you know, Western Pennsylvania is like it's like one of those places in the United States is like a hotbed for talent. Of especially you're looking for a linebacker, quarterback, a defensive back. You know, Reeves, he's from the Pittsburgh area. LaShawn McCoy's from he's from Harrisonburg. He's from the other side, but
Chad Henne.
Yeah, Chad Henne's from the Western Pennsylvania side. I mean, historically, you could almost say that three of the best quarterbacks that ever played football, Marino, Joe Namath, and Montana, all from Western Pennsylvania. So
that's cool. I didn't like the way I disrespected Texas, though. I mean, when you think about LT, Ricky Williams
from California,
Cedric Benson. I mean, Arakpo, he's not from Texas, is he?
He's from Houston.
He's from Houston.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Ricky Williams is from California. So.
Varsity Blues, Billy Bob, you know what I'm saying? You think about Texas, man, I feel like they got disrespected a bit. Y'all were kind of argumentative. Y'all seem like y'all kind of stuck together. I agree with King Al. I agree with King Al.
But they were right. I ain't gonna lie. They were right, though. I believe that in terms of the urban sports scene, our folks were right. I mean, Florida... To me, hands down.
Ohio was just
Ohio.
I'm not gonna
athletes.
say it was ludicrous, but I mean, I'm glad Cuz went out there and jumped out there and had a different opinion.
Of course.
And he defended that and he stuck with it. So I agree with him. It was like 3 against 1 basically, because the other guy was kind of neutral. You know what I'm saying?
But we respect that though. We appreciate them putting us on their show.
For sure, man. Got much love for Apple Jesus.
Definitely.
Apple Jesus.
But this past weekend, man, Alabama lost to South Carolina. Big game. I mean, that's kind of shakes up college football right now. You know, the top dogs lost 1 game. I mean, they're not out of the race yet. But what you guys think about that? I mean, me personally, man, Spurrier's South Carolina team doesn't even look like a typical Spurrier team. They winning off running game and defense. I mean, how you think it shakes up college football right there with them losing?
I hate Boise because they don't play in the SEC, man. Alabama's had a tough schedule. Alabama should not have dropped as far as they dropped, man.
I don't think so. I don't think they dropped the 8.
That is just ridiculous, man.
Well, me and Wally were talking about it earlier. I think that, because it's so early in the season, I really don't see a problem with it. If this was later in the season, I would kind of be more upset about it.
I think they have Auburn over Alabama.
That's because Auburn beat South Carolina.
Where?
The week before.
Where?
All these teams have pretty much been playing each other a lot the last few weeks. So
exactly.
But South Carolina was in that game.
Auburn, that was lucky, man. I hate their quarterback too, man.
You don't like Cam Newton?
I'm tired of black quarterbacks who suck. I'm sick of them, man. I'm annoyed by them because they don't play in the NFL. They're Brad Banks. That's what they turn into. The Wildcat.
You mean Brad Smith?
Whatever his name is.
Brad Banks doesn't even return kicks?
No, Brian.
Oh, whatever, man.
Yeah. You talking Brian? I need to talk Brian Smith.
You talking about Brad Smith.
Who, from the Jets?
From the Jets.
It don't matter. Brian Mitchell played college football. Look what he turned into. So I'm tired of these dudes. Vince Young, he throws a frisbee. He was annoying me against the Cowboys, man.
But he won though.
He turned to Warren Moon against the Cowboys.
Johnson won.
No, he won. He had 2 touchdowns. But let's not go into that.
Man, Jason Witten spiking the football one, but we ain't talking about that.
And Mark Colombo.
Yeah. But we talking college football here, though. But, other news, though, Oregon, they're still winning. They're up there right now Ohio State's the number 1 team. Terrell Pryor with the Gumby. Does he have a Gumby? What is that?
I don't know.
He has like the
man.
slant, the high top. I mean, I think somebody need to tell him it's
Terrell
like.
Pryor showed us
Man, I just
20
hope.
last
I just
week,
hope.
man.
I just hope Alabama is able to get. I mean, into the top 2 spots, because if they don't, honestly, if Ohio State plays Boise or TCU, they're going to lose.
Boise's gonna lose.
No, Ohio State will lose.
will lose.
Will lose.
I would like to see Oregon play Ohio. Oregon play Boise. You know, remember main man got punched. LeGarrette Blunt. You know what I'm saying? Then he went after like an orthodontist in the crowd. Like, I would love to see a rematch of that. It's now on the blue turf. I think Boise has a big